A Helena area fire chief says some roads in the North Valley are desperately in need of repairs and will cause problems for first responders who have to drive them in an emergency. But as MTN's Andy Curtis found out, residents are split whether the roads should be improved.
When firefighters raced to the North Hills fire last July, they encountered an obstacle in addition to the flames: road conditions in the area.
We had to stay further and further away from the fire because we couldn't run from the fire.
These are the roads that Tri-Lakes Fire Chief Bob Drake is talking about. Legacy roads like Timber Trail and this section of snowdrift seen here were not built to any known county standard and are not currently maintained by the county. Some have developed deep ruts that can damage fire trucks.
I don't know about the other departments. In our department, we probably spent $2,500 between those things, but that doesn't count the wear and tear.
Drake and others say the deteriorating surface can create a safety issue for first responders.
How do you run from a fire at 2 miles an hour?
Drake says the roads need to be repaired, and some residents agree. Joe Parator says the road was so bad when he moved in, he couldn't get an insurance company to cover his property.
And they noticed the damage to the roadway and were concerned about being able to protect the house from fire. I actually spent $3,300 of my own money, hired a local gravel company to come in and dump 450 yards of 1.5-inch rock on the roadway.
But not everyone feels the same way.
We want the roads left up here alone.
George Frost lives on Timber Trail.
Everybody goes to work every day. Everybody picks their kids up from school every day, and nobody's had a problem.
Frost says he's been in contact with Lewis and Clark County, which has looked into rural improvement districts to repair the roads.
They explained everything. The taxes could go up anywhere between $300 and $1,500 a year. And once they go up with these rids, they never go down.
He says the problem is limited to just a few roads like Snowdrift, and he and other residents don't have the money to bring the roads up to county standard. Chief Drake agrees the cost is steep, but says there could be an option to make the roads passable without bringing them up to the minimum county standard.
So we need a lower standard for these legacy roads so that we can make some progress on them over time and bring them up to something that's passable for an ambulance and a fire truck.
Residents like Parator just want something done to improve access for first responders.
Fill any major potholes and keep it to a point where people can get in and out of here to provide us with fire protection and police protection.
But the biggest issue for Frost and others in the area is the cost.
And we don't want to be subsidized Snowdrift with our taxes to pay for their road. We take care of our own road over here.
Reporting from Helena's North Hills, Andy Curtis, MTN News.
Rural improvement districts are almost exclusively citizen-initiated, according to the county, and that means for anything to move forward, all the residents affected will have a chance to voice their opinion.